If you haven't seen part 1 of this video, please check that out first before you watch this one.
And yes, that's true. The fifth thing I will not do is romanticize struggle culture. Is this is not even something I will not do. This is something I do and I will continue doing because I feel like since I said this video, I've just been saying the things I will not do, the things I will start doing. But this is something I do and I will continue doing it. I don't always think that it has to be from grass to grace. Yes, don't try and convince me, or if you want to, but this is something I stand by. Sometimes you don't have to struggle to get every single bitter thing. I understand in life that yes, we need to work to get what you want, but there's also something like from castle to grace. One thing that pisses me off is when I see people from wealthy homes trying to relate with people from poor backgrounds, especially rich kids. Like, bro, girl, enjoy your wealth. You do not have to relate in terms of money. There are other several things in life you can relate to, but don't try to say, I was, oh, no. Be proud, own it with your chest. You're a rich kid, you're a rich kid. You don't have to. This is not me saying, oh, you don't, of course, as a human being, you know that you shouldn't be proud. You should be humble. You should be willing to learn from others. And there are other things you can relate. You can relate. Let me give you an instance. You can relate with friendships, how you got betrayed. You can relate in how you play football. You can relate in themes. You can relate in dance. You can relate in movies. Dance, you can relate with every other thing, but don't try to relate with, oh, I also struggled, oh, whatever. It's not everybody that must go from grass to grace. Some people can actually be at grace and maintain grace. So yes, I'm not going to romanticize struggle culture. You're not going to see that in my books. And if you're in that point where you're striving to wealth, that's okay. Have the mindset of abundance. Because you lacked previously doesn't mean you always have to lack in a certain area just to achieve greatness. Human beings have weaknesses, and I understand that. So end this video knowing that I, Toria Victor, will not romanticize struggle culture. Number 6, I will not compare my life to someone's highlighted reel. I understand as human beings, it is very normal for us to fall back and think, oh, I'm behind. I have not achieved the goals I set to achieve. And sometimes it will make us feel down. But what I am going to do instead is to transfer that as a motivation. That is what I've always been doing. But sometimes it gets really tough. Like, I'm not going to lie, it gets really, really tough. Imagine if that person's life is actually what it is, like what they're showing on that reel. Because I'm not going to come from a point that people are lying on social media, people are faking it. I'm not coming from that point. But if that is their life and they have all of that glamour, then I'm very happy to know that, oh, there is a level that I can achieve, like there is so much more that I can tap into. Then you have motivated me. I love this. I like that. So instead of me to put it in my head that, oh, you went to Dubai, what I would channel it to is, I can actually relocate and stay in Dubai, right? So that's it for number 6. So the 7th thing I will not do is refuse to subscribe to this channel. Why? Why haven't you subscribed? All right, I'll just give you a moment to do that, and we'll move on to the actual points because that was on a lighter note. So I will not explain my words to anybody. Of course, there are exceptions. If I am in a job interview, I need to tell the company that's going to hire me what I am going to offer, right? But in any other situation, why will I? I'm just trying to picture the whole thing and think of it. If you as a person does not see a reason for me to be in your life, why will I force you? Why will I make you try to convince you on why I need to be in your life? If you don't have a reason, if you don't see any reason for me to be in your life, that's okay, that's fine. Whatever situation, relationship, friendship, I'm trying to think of other scenarios, but for now, there is nothing that will make me start explaining why I am of value to you or I am of great worth to you. This should be number 8, right? So the 8th thing I will not do, or whichever part it falls on, is be afraid to ask for help or be ashamed to ask for help. Why would I actually do that to myself? I don't know. I don't want to be that hero that did everything on their own or try to get myself to be put on any pedestal because I did it alone. I'm not interested in that. If I need to ask for help every second of my way, I will ask for help. And if I don't get the help I want from this person, I will ask another person for help. whichever form that I need help. If somebody can help me, I will actually gladly accept. I'm not gonna do the I don't want that. Do you know that I've not been recording? Well, you wouldn't know because I will not show you that part. So the next thing I will continue doing is making sure that I keep on learning a bit of everything. So the cool thing now is we have ChatGPT. So if there's anything you just want to know, just type it in there and it gives you a whole detailed explanation. So having an idea of most things is what I will continue doing. So for things that are relevant, I will do an in-depth study for it. And for other things, it's just basically having an idea. So it will help me in my conversations with people, right? Number 10. I think it's not even I think I have to sit down and remind my subconscious to be intentional about this particular point. And if you haven't subscribed or liked this video, please do so that you can help this channel grow. And that has to be understanding that rejection could mean redirection. So if things don't go as planned, of course in life things never go as planned, I will not beat myself up or feel sad or feel I'm not enough because I got rejected. Rather, I will be at a place of, this could be leading me somewhere else, somewhere even more deserving and more rewarding. That is the thing I always need to remind myself intentionally, because rejection could sometimes be redirection. And number 11. Oh my goodness, we are at 50% of this video. Thank you for sticking by. I love you. All right. So my 11th point, and this has to be something I will continue doing, knowing that everybody is not going to like me. I am not for everyone. So it's fine if you don't like me. It's very fine if you don't agree with my point of view, right? There was a point in my life where I felt, I had an excellent point of view, so everyone had to just naturally like me. Like, I wanted people to like me. Very dumb, very stupid, very undemure. So now I'm living with the fact that if you don't like my thoughts, if you don't like my point of view, if you don't like me, that's all right, that's okay. There is no problem with me if you don't like me. There's actually no problem with me if you don't like me. And also, there is no problem with you. I have to put that too. It's just very, very normal that this is what we think. So that is something I will continue, or I will keep understanding as I am growing older. I need to make sure I take number 12 seriously because my health depends on it. That is prioritizing my sleep, making sure as I am growing older, I am prioritizing my sleep. And this is self-explanatory. There is nothing much to say on this particular point. I had planned to give you 21 things, but I'll just stop at number 12. If you actually need a part 2, let me know in the comment section and I will gladly make a video. And before I go, my name is Dora, and on this channel, it's about becoming the fit trader. So if that's your vibe, subscribe, like, comment so that YouTube can recommend these videos to other people. With that, I will see you in my next video, or you will see me in the next video, and bye.